So, as you can see, it is currently very early in the morning and I don't have time for a coffee. Am I going to regret this? Maybe.
Woo, we're traveling, yay! Hello, how are you? Toronto. Toronto's. Toronto's toes. Wait, what, anyways? Toronto is the capital city of Ontario, situated along the northwestern shores of Lake Ontario. Pause. And home to some nifty attractions like the CN Tower. It's also a 2 hours drive from the Canadian side of Niagara Falls, which I was fortunate enough to visit. More on that in a bit. Now, I haven't been to Canada since I was a little baby fetus, and by fetus I mean like 6 months old, which means I don't remember a thing about my last trip, but one of my in-laws lives in Toronto, and one of my cousins recently migrated there from the Philippines along with their son. So, of course, my mom wanted to give them moral support. I don't remember how I ended up going along. I think she asked me, and because I needed to get out of the house, and also because it's family, I said yes. So, how did my marvelous trip go? Short answer, fabulously. Long answer, this video. Because of how obscenely stupid early the flight was, we had to wake up early, and unfortunately for me, I was running on 3 hours of sleep. I blame my crap circadian rhythm for waking me up an hour and a half before my parents. Anyway, I did bring 2 books with me. I always carry an extra book along with my current read just in case I finish the first one. So the 2 books I brought along were Evermore by Sarah Holland and Fireblood by Ellie Blake. After I finished getting ready, I had a few minutes to spare waiting for my mom, because she usually takes 2 weeks to get ready for anything. Also, if you ever wanted to see the space where I film my videos in all its glory, here it is. Oh hey, it's Santa. We picked up my aunt, went to the airport, had some coffee the same temperature as actual molten lava, and then it was off to Canada. After settling down in our hotel room, we got some lunch, and a soda, and were treated to a generous view of some of downtown Toronto's buildings and— Hey, wait a minute, what is that? Hey! So the 3 of us had lunch and a soda, and then it was nap time. After that, we stopped by the Eaton Center, which was literally right behind the hotel, and waited for the relatives to show up. Here, we ran into some shoes. More shoes. And whatever this is. So the relatives did eventually show up, and then we had some mind-blowing Italian food for dinner. This is what I had. Let us all appreciate its beauty and majesticness. I don't have a lot more footage from the first day, but while I was eating dinner, I was able to get some pigeons just vibing outside. And this little guy. You always gotta look your best, man. So by the time the day was over, I had read more than 100 pages of Evermore. Gotta put that plane time to good use. The next day wasn't as bookish, but it was still an eventful day. As I said, the next day was much more eventful. There was a lot of walking. I mean, hey, it's good exercise. I really wanted to see at least one museum in Toronto, so we ended up going to the Art Gallery of Ontario, which was about a 10-minute walk from the hotel. And we saw what I believe is St. Patrick's Catholic Church, so that's cool. The first thing we saw was some classical art, and here I learned there was an artist literally named Panini. Here's some more art. Here's a photo I took for reference purposes. Hey, look, pictures. Here I am, standing in front of a fabulous mural on the top floor special exhibition. And here is the mural in all its glory. Also, I took a few pictures of old cameras for writing reference as well, including this camera from 1926, along with a projector from 1958, and what is that? Hello, literally my aesthetic. Rainbow, baby. Also, I found this sculpture, along with this lovely triptych. And now, more sculptures. And there's my mom. After the museum, we stopped by to get some gelato, and I had the best affogato of my life. 10 out of 10, can we go back? And then we took a cab to the CN Tower. Behold. As you can see, it's very tall. Super tall. Very super tall. Ripley's Aquarium of Canada was also very close by, and we were all treated to a nice view of this art piece. Anyway, since we were there, my mom and I decided to see some fish, including a school of alewives, which is a species of herring native to North America. Then we found some stingrays. Really big stingrays. We also saw these guys chilling in the tank and, oh. Oh. Once we were finished with the aquarium, we did some more walking and some more sightseeing, and we came across some boats. And now, here's a view of Lake Ontario. Ignore the umbrellas. The rest of the day after that was pretty uneventful, honestly. I didn't get as much reading in as I would have liked, but hey, it is what it is. Now for what I would consider the best part of the trip. Welcome to Niagara Falls. Oh, wait a second. Welcome to Niagara Falls. The Canadian side, anyway. Here you'll find hedges, plants, and that lamppost thing. But the main attraction, of course, are the waterfalls. Here you can see upstate New York on the other side of the river, and New York City is about a 10-hour drive that way. Now let us all take a few moments to appreciate its majestical majesticness. Truly an astounding sight. So we all had lunch after that, and on the way out we saw this interesting specimen of a house. I think it's one of the tourist attractions. So after a last-minute decision to stop by an outlet mall, and after buying like 4 coats, it was time to head back. Dinner wasn't anything particularly special, aside from the best tacos of my life, but in the meantime I did snack on the one, the only, and only available in Canada, ketchup chips. I was about as shocked as some of you might be the first time I saw it, but I promise they're delicious. And very ketchupy. I loved them so much, in fact, I got 3 more bags at the airport. Oh, okay, there's 2 there because I ate the 3rd one. Listen, just take my word for it, they taste good. We went home on the morning of the 5th, so, no footage there, but I did get a few souvenirs before I left, because honestly, what's a trip without souvenirs? Anyway, time for a mini-haul. So, these are some of the things I got. Not the notebook, that's for the pen test. So, starting off, we have a couple of keychains that I got at Niagara Falls. I wasn't really expecting to get keychains, but my mom was like, oh, you should get some, so I did. 2 different colors, of course. Then I got these buttons at the Art Gallery of Ontario. Here we have one that's a little more straightforward. The camera didn't focus as well as I would have liked it to, but I can assure you that says Anti-Bad Vibe Shield. And now, here's a unicorn. This is a bottle of ice wine, which is a kind of wine that I believe Canada is known for, and uses grapes that have been frozen while still on the vine, which I think is pretty cool. Anyway, time to open the box. And there it is. Peller Estates, please sponsor me. For the record, this isn't the only ice wine I got. My mom got a Riesling in a bottle that's much bigger than this, but I got this one for myself. And, of course, I also got some maple syrup at the airport. You like sports? These are 3 different kinds of teas with the natural flavor of pure Canadian maple syrup inside. I wonder how they taste. So, my mom pointed out these calligraphy markers in the gift shop when we went to the Art Gallery of Ontario, and, of course my brain latched on to these. So, let's see how they perform. Okay, I'm right-handed, so, I'm not sure how well I'm gonna hold the camera with my left hand, but I will try to make this work. Alrighty, ignore my pen grip. I slept through those classes and I have no idea how regular people do it. So, here we go. Da 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 da. Oh, that's actually not bad. Doo doo. Nice. Now for the other side. Oh wow, that's hot. So, as you can see, it didn't turn out too bad, so, yeah. 10 out of 10 would do again. Also, I nearly forgot to mention that I also got this little puzzle here. Look at how small the pieces are. Alrighty, let's see this. Come out. Oh wow. They're so tiny. Look at them. So, as you can see, those puzzle pieces are really tiny. Honestly, it's gonna be a miracle if I can put that puzzle together without losing any of the pieces in the process, but hey, we'll see. I knew I was going to finish Evermore on the plane ride back, so I got 2 new books. But the thing is, I finished Evermore right as we were landing, so I did not get to read either of these. I mean, it is what it is. So the 2 books I got were The Diamond Eye by Kate Quinn, which is a historical fiction novel, and Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Su Lin Tan, which I think is the first book in a fantasy duology. I don't want to drag this vlog out, so I'll be talking about these 2 books in my next book haul, which is coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. So that's it for this vlog. If you made it to the end, thank you for sticking around. My next video is most likely going to be the book haul I just mentioned, so if you want to see that, make sure to like and subscribe. I post new videos every Monday, and I really just talk about books and stuff, so that might be something you're into. I know there probably wasn't much with the vlog bit, but I am going to Amsterdam soon, so hopefully that one will have a little bit more substance. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I wonder if Toronto actually has toes.